Hey everyone, today's video is about when you get jealous and kiss him in front of everyone. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. You had been walking around the city with Bakugou, enjoying the warm summer breeze, and chatting about nothing in particular. It was a beautiful day, and you were happy to be spending it with your boyfriend. As you were walking, you noticed a group of girls across the street, all dressed up and looking like they were out to have fun. He didn't think much of it at first, but then he saw Bakugo glance over at them, a small smile on his face. You couldn't tell but feel a twinge of jealousy. Bakugo was naturally charming and an outgoing person, and he knew that he attracted attention from others wherever he was out. But seeing him smile and laugh with other girls made you feel uneasy. You tried to push the feeling aside and focus on the present moment, but it lingered in the back of your mind throughout the rest of the walk. When you stopped at an ice cream stand, Bakugo offered to buy you a cone. You gratefully accepted, hoping that the sweet treat would distract you from your jealousy. As you were enjoying your ice cream, you noticed a group of girls from earlier had crossed the street and were now walking in your direction. Bakugo seemed to notice them too, and you felt a surge of panic. You didn't want to watch him flirt with other girls right in front of you. As the girls approached, you noticed one of them getting a bit too close to Bakugo for your liking. You felt a surge of possessiveness and jealousy, and before you knew it, you had stepped forward and planted a kiss on Bakugo's lips. He looked surprised for a moment, but then a smirk appeared on his face as he wrapped his arms around you and deepened the kiss. You heard some of the girls giggling, but you didn't care. You were lost in the moment with Bakugo. When you finally pulled away, you noticed that the other girls had scattered, leaving you with Bakugo alone. What was that all about? Bakugo said, grinning. I don't know. You admitted, still feeling a bit embarrassed now that the adrenaline rush had worn off. I just got jealous and I wanted to show these girls that you're mine. Bakugo's expression softened, and he pulled you into a tight embrace. You don't have to worry about these girls, Ryan. You're the only one for me. You smiled and rested your head against his chest, feeling content and happy. You knew that you could trust Bakugo, and that he would never do anything to hurt you. After a few minutes, you both finished your ice cream and continued your walk. This time, though, Bakugo kept his attention solely on you, chatting and laughing with you as if no one else existed. As you walked, you felt a sense of relief wash over you. You knew that you were being irrational with your jealousy. Not seeing Bakugo so focused on you made you feel so special and loved. You were grateful for the small moment of possessiveness that had allowed you to assist your dominance and show that Bakugo, he was yours only. We both continued your walk, enjoying the sights and sound of the city. Bakugo kept his arm around you, pulling you close to him, and you felt his warmth and love surrounding you. The earlier moment of jealousy was now a distant memory, replaced with a sense of peace and contentment. As you walked, you talked about everything and nothing. You shared stories, made each other laugh, and enjoyed each other's company. It was a simple moment, but it felt perfect. Eventually, you found yourselves in a small park, surrounded by trees and flowers. You sat down on a bench, and Bakugo wrapped his arm around you once again. I'm sorry if I made you jealous earlier, Bakugo said, his voice soft. You looked up at him, surprised. It's okay, Bakugo. I know you're just being friendly. I trust you. It's not your fault. It's theirs. Bakugo smiled at you, his eyes filled with warmth and affection. I'm glad you trust me. I love you, Lion. Your heart swelled with love and happiness. I love you too, Bakugo. You both sat there in silence for a few minutes, just enjoying each other's presence. The park was quiet and peaceful, the only sound coming from the rustling leaves of the trees. As he sat there, he felt a sense of gratitude for Bakugo. He was kind, loving, and always knew how to make you feel special. He knew that you were lucky to have him in your life. After a while, you both stood up, ready to continue your walk. You linked arms with Bakugo, and he pulled you close once again. As you walked, you knew that no matter what happened, you and him would always have each other, and that was enough. After you arrived at your apartment, tired but very happy from your walk, you kicked off your shoe and immediately headed to the bedroom, just slipping onto the bed and sleeping quite quickly. You woke up to the smell of cooking, and you immediately went outside to the kitchen, which then you noticed Bakugo standing in front of the stove, a pot of something bubbling away. What are you cooking? You asked, curious. Bakugo turned to you, a mischievous glint in his eye. I thought I'd surprise you with dinner tonight. It's my secret recipe. You grinned, feeling a sense of excitement. Can I try? Bakugo hesitated for a moment, then nodded. Sure, but you have to promise not to peek. You laughed and agreed, and soon you found yourself chopping vegetables and stirring the pot under Bakugo's watchful eye. It felt like a cozy, intimate moment, the two of you working together in a kitchen. As the meal cooked and lit a few candles, creating a warm and romantic atmosphere. When Bakugo finally announced that dinner was ready, you both sat down and dug in. The food was delicious, spicy, and full of flavor. Bakugo beamed with pride as he praised his cooking, and he felt grateful to have such a talented boyfriend. After dinner, you both curled up on the couch, watching a movie and enjoying each other's company. Bakugo noticed that you were getting sleepier, and he wrapped his arms around you, pulling you close. Let's go to bed, Ryan. You nodded, feeling safe and loved in his embrace. As you drifted off to sleep, you knew that you were exactly where you were meant to be, in Bakugo's arms, in your cozy and comfortable apartment. It was a cute home moment that you would always cherish. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.